Well, hello everybody out there in Atlanta. This is Chris from HLegacy.com with another exciting episode of Topher. We're back at Universal Orlando Resort today for another Halloween Horror Nights 30 construction update. Probably the last Halloween Horror Nights 30 construction update for the year. I'll explain more a little bit later, but there is some stuff to see, as you can probably already see behind me. The archway is decorated. It is a little bit drizzly out today. It's kind of rainy, kind of gloomy. Maybe a little bit apropos for for the atmosphere that's going on. We will be going into the Halloween Horror Nights 30 Tribute Store today. It officially opens today to the public. It was open yesterday for annual pass holders as well as team members, but today it's officially open, so we will be going in and seeing that stuff. Not a whole lot else in terms of construction updates that we really need to talk about. Some little things here and there, but the big thing today is, of course, the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store. We'll talk a little bit more about why today will probably be the last construction update a little bit later. But let's not waste any more time. Let's have some fun. So here it be, this year's archway medallion. Nothing fancy, as I wasn't expecting anything to be fancy, and nobody should have. But we have our typical little, posters for some of the houses. HHN icons captured is up there. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Haunting of Hill House, Jack's on the medallion, and then of course over here we have Beetlejuice and The Bride of Frankenstein Lives. But there you go. It's getting closer, guys. There's the archway again. Everyone stop and take pictures, of course. So your typical sort of archway fare. I wasn't expecting anything different. Nobody should have. There you go. This is that image of Jack the Clown, of course, was on the Halloween Horror Nights website. It's nothing new. Same stuff that we've seen before for this year. There you go. I love the icons banner here. Very, very cool. Kind of the big guys, the big guns there. Down Production Central today. 15 minutes for Despicable Me and 20 minutes for Shrek. So not too busy. Pretty much almost the same as it was on Monday when we were here. Of course, 30 years, 30 fears. Nothing new since we last left on Monday, but hashtag Candlepalooza. Candlepalooza. There you go. So the candles were the latest things that we saw. Looks like they pumped the speakers up higher, probably in preparation for the event. But hashtag Candlepalooza. Over in front of the Music Plaza stage, we have our first signs of some of the carnival games. Of course, the football toss that was there for 2019. Pumpkin toss. There's the basketball. And that was it, the balloon thingy, balloon pop. Yeah, there it is, balloon pop. There's that. Another one of the basketball things. And of course, here is the sweet shop. Another tent back there. That's interesting. Is it part of the same tent? Or is that a different tent? Let's check it out. Let's investigate. Lights are on. Little string lights. Let's see. A different tent? Looks like there's another tent back there. So, there you go. So we got a little skill games here. Up at the front, still don't see the switchbacks. just yet in the Music Plaza. So there you go. Looking a little bit more like Horror Nights every day, folks. Got hashtag the panda up at the window, but we're going to look at some of the menu items that we didn't see the other day. These are the castle looking ones. So the castle looking booths have these Poison Tea Party, Myers Original Drink Rum. So we got that stuff. So this one is so it looks like these castle ones are basically just the bar tents. So you just have all the alcohol that you can want. One drink per person. Souvenir cups $14.99 this year. Refill $10.99. So there you go. So it looks like yeah, all these castle brick themed tents are just the bar tents. No food. Over at the Texas Chainsaw booth, looks like they've added a couple extra menus. The same menu items, just different menus. And then we have another castle, the castle brick bar here. Again, just the looks like these are just going to be the bar tents, these ones here. And I want to point something out over here. After we left on Monday, was it Monday? Last video that we did, they started putting up the menus for this this stuff over here. So here's a couple different things. These are like we've got fried peanut butter and jelly, fried Oreos, and fried Twinkies. Of course, fried Oreos, fried Twinkies, we've had those in the past. Like I believe the last time I can remember fried Twinkies and fried Oreos, I believe it was 2004. Could have been 2006, but it was somewhere around that time. I think we've seen these for quite some time, but I wanted to point this out. So they have oh, the same menus over here. So got one here, got one here, but on this one, so the food over here, so we have, we'll get to that one in a moment, but we have the carnivore smoked wings. You get a bag of donuts, soda, of course, old-fashioned whiskey and Coke. But I wanted to talk about this, Jack's Donut Slider. Now, the last video I talked a little bit about my sort of aversion to media, getting media over the course of my Ages and Legacy life. 2015, I said, you know, I did media for another website. I was representing them for the media stuff. But at the media event that year, they served us food that supposedly was preview food for what they would be selling at the event. And they sold us donut bacon cheeseburgers. And let me tell you something. That was the best thing I think I have ever eaten in my entire life. And I was very disappointed when Halloween Horror Nights 2015-25 did not have donut bacon cheeseburgers. But now we have donut bacon cheeseburgers, a little bit different than what they sold us back then. For instance, the cheese is the cheese sauce and not regular cheese. The donut bacon cheeseburgers we had in 2015 had real slices of cheese. But I cannot wait. I've been waiting 5 years for donut bacon cheeseburgers to appear at the event. And here it is, finally. Look at it in all its glory. Donut bacon cheeseburgers. I cannot wait. Been waiting 5 years for donut bacon cheeseburgers. But anyway, we move on. Quick look, of course, today, down lights, camera, action, all the same stuff. Like I've said repeatedly, I do think this is all we're going to get in terms of non-rollout props. So we'll check in the preview store real quick to see if there's any newer merch in there before we actually head into the tribute store. I didn't want to show you anything in the preview inside the store there because it's the same stuff that we'll have inside the tribute store, so not a whole lot added. There's a couple of changes there. We've got these white vines that have been added all along the trees here, which we saw a little bit of before. I wonder if there are lights in there and maybe they will light up. Looks like there are lights in there. Maybe they'll light up, perhaps during a sacrifice, and the trees get filled with the blood. So all over the trees here. So all these white little vines all over the trees, which I believe will light up perhaps throughout the night during sacrifices, just to symbolize the blood coming through the roots of the trees. So there you go. Pointed this out on the bathroom side of things over by the former Amity bathrooms, but we got some park-wide mood lighting now starting to show itself. Here's a look at the Hill House food tent. So I got some grilled cheese. I think I might be getting some grilled cheese. Brisket and tea party, poison tea party. It seems to be one of the main drinks. So we got the ghoul juice and the poison tea party. Stuffed brisket and grilled cheese. As we are standing underneath the tree, you see the cart over there, the food cart. And Kid Zone has received some spooky lighting that you can see. Good times. Still a little drizzly out here as we walk through Springfield, but I still do not see any lights on the roofs out here. We do have some barrels over here. It's interesting. So the car, Chief Wiggum's car, has been taken out, and barrels, I assume for people to eat, have been placed. But still no lights. Go figure. I do not know what is going on over here. So the only ones that I see. So there you go. Here's today's hype check on the Men in Black tent. All as well. The signage for Halloween Nightmare Fuel, the show in their Fear Factor Live stage, has been revealed. Halloween Nightmare Fuel. Gives you the dates and everything. Generic sign. There you go. Over by the best food tent in existence. On Monday when we were here, for whatever reason, these signs were out, but then they took them out by the time we got here. So here is the food stuff for our friend's tent over here. Here's the bog slime that I was talking about before. There you go, pumpkin guts, of course. Pumpkin guts was a house, or excuse me, a scene in Slaughter Cinema. There you go. Another indication of just how dead it is today. The King's Cross Hogwarts Express is only a 15-minute wait today, so not too bad. Still a threat of rain. It has stopped drizzling, but I think we're gonna have to dodge showers pretty much for the rest of the time that we're here. So we need to speed this up and go into the tribute store. What do you say? But we got some other stuff to look at first. Into the Crypt TV Scare Zone. Again, nothing new. Same old stuff that we've seen. Nothing new added. A lot of people hanging around over here, that's for sure. Speeders. So there you go. Nothing new. We'll check over at the bar in Battery Park. Still no decorations, but the menus for the generic bar stuff are up. And I still do not see any switchback removals in the Transformers queue, so like I've said before, I think this is your quote-unquote themed bar this year. It's also a bigger area, so, or at least more open, I should say. Over in the Film Vault store, we have some Horror Night stuff. I think I will be getting this mug this year. And we also have some Universal Monsters glasses, which I love. Frankenstein on them. And the Wolfman, we got a Wolfman, guys. Yes, finally, Wolfman on merch. Here's that Jack shirt. Popcorn, of course. Oh, I'm gonna have to get this as well. I have the ones from 26, so might as well get these. In videos many moons back, I pointed out how Madame Basile is a little bit angry. Well, we got some secrets going on here, guys. This is the only thing I'm going to reveal for now. But we have some secrets all around the park. Interesting. And of course, this is the good Explorer Schuster's office here.
Between you and other travel parties.
And there's your secret. There's a bunch of secrets around the park, but that's the only one I'm going to point out today.
To follow CDC guidelines.
The time has come for us to explore the Halloween Horror Nights 30 tribute store. See, I rhymed. I can write stuff. We have a new little sign thingy up here. Little tribute store sign up here. Old school sign. Of course, we got that up there, but it is time. Entering into the foyer here, we've got a lot of old-timey stuff. Of course, you got these pictures up here, which, you know, some of them, I believe, are the people that paid that money. There's also a lot of secrets in the tribute store, some stuff like this. Stuff about Shady Brook in there. Stuff here. Some more flowers. We got me in a mirror there. Very cool. Here we go. Into the store. A lot of old-timey stuff here. Merch, of course. Some of these different shirts here. There's that jean jacket. Too dark to see, but there it is. Lots of stuff in these display cabinets here. Got the nightingales. Some there. There's the Stringoid book, Legion book. With the truth down there. Old-timey organ here. Some stuff in the mirror there. Some pictures. I'm not going to show them on camera, but Mike Aiello just walked in the tribute store. You might be able to see the back of his head there, but give him his privacy. But this is just the first room inside the tribute store, guys. A lot of cool stuff here, a lot of merch, obviously. These walls. There's a lot of stuff in the display cabinets. Really good with that. These guys move out of the way, we can check it out. Got some old school Horror Nights masks that you'd be able to buy back there. Of course, we got our molds. Frankenstein's monster here. All this stuff. This is good stuff, guys. This display cabinet over here, we got a bunch of cool items. Got some old brochures down here. Buttons that are in there. I have a couple of those buttons myself. A couple of these old maps here. And up here, we have a model for the Carnival of Carnage, which was on the website. Very cool. A couple of these maps myself, guys, and the buttons. There's a bone, you can see him there. Bone from 27. Very cool. We move on, we got a lot more rooms. This room, oh yes, this room. Horror Nights history. We'll look at the busts closely in a moment. But there is a lot of very cool stuff. We'll start with Jack. Why the hell not? So we got a Jack bust here. His bone. And then a painting of Jack. Of course, It is just a place to sell merch, but here are a couple of the other busts. Here's the usher. But his little painting there. Here's the director. Painting there. Merch, of course. There is Senorita Chance here with her painting here. And then some more of these. Got some models down here. Winter's Night. Stuff down there. Too dark, guys. Sorry. We got, looks like the caretaker's scream house there and Fear's totems. There's Cindy there. Ooh, it's way blowing out now. And Fear's Lantern. This display over here, we've got some Leave It to Cleaver stuff. Sweet 16. I have those 3D glasses at home. There's the Queen's Blade there. Sacrificial Blade. There's the cup. There's her motorcycle. There's her book. That's the storyteller's book, I should say. Merch, of course. One of those little bust paintings. We've got the storyteller here. And then over here, we've got some more merch. Some of the, there's Texas Chainsaw. There's the caretaker. Some of these move. I think they all move. They do like little animations. More displays. This one's a clock. Usher and candles. Lights, camera, action down there in 2009, of course. Horrorwood. Caretaker's prop from 2002. We're gonna walk down the hallway, but I'm not gonna show any of the pictures on the wall. These those. And some pictures over here. These are all the people that, or some of them are the people that did the little spooky portraits. So the transition hallway last year, what we had last year was supposed to be all the past artwork and animations. We have the spooky portraits this time. And go into the conservatory. Remember, we are in a mansion. And it smells like a conservatory in here. So here's all the Beetlejuice merch is in here. There's all so much merch this year. Photo frames. This is pretty cool. That's good. Sorry, not talking a lot, guys. Just taking it all in. One more room to get to, which is where all the food is. One more look around the conservatory. Transitions to the food. There's a barn. Got some more of the generic Hornet stuff here. So this is the annual pass holder shirt. Got a Scare Zone shirt here. You've seen this shirt before. Frankenstein stuff there. There's that other shirt. Work home for the permanent scene. That would be Renfield in there. And the food. Stable sweets. Of course, we got the gummies. Have these have become quite popular Got brains, hearts that are beating, of course. The food options over here are kind of skimpy, but oh, there's a display. We missed the confectionery display here. It's way too many people at that thing over there, but so all there's some jars in there that's got like Jack and Chance. There's a quick look at some of the stuff over here. Sweets. There's like a fudge thingy in here. Just popcorn. Cotton candy. The exit hallway. Still in a barn. Shady Brook. Oh, looks like the Shady Brook. Oh, township estuary. So there you have it, a quick look, a trip through the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. Of course, we'll be back multiple times. In fact, I'm going to go back in there in a little bit and pull out Ruby and take some photos with Ruby from in there. But there you go. Really cool. I like how it's not as scatterbrained as the tribute stores have it in the past. Everything has a theme, and it's themed towards this creepy old Victorian house, which is really cool. Of course, the one room with all the busts with the icons is very cool. There's a lot of details to see inside those little display cases. A lot of old school, cool Halloween Horror Nights memorabilia from the past. There's also little details like that note that I showed you when I first walked in. I didn't show you guys everything because you guys, you come out here, fun for yourself. Go out there, look at all this stuff, but there are little there's a storyline going on in there. So, we come out here, look for those little pieces of paper that tell you the storyline and what's going on inside the house. So, throughout the course of Horror Nights, we'll try to reveal everything as we go on. But for now, I'll keep little things on the down low so that if you guys come out here, you guys can figure it out for yourself. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. But it's just a quick glimpse. So let's move on. As we exit the studios, the Halloween Horror Nights merch has made its way to the main Universal Studios store. Shot glasses there, shirts, there's merch everywhere. Here's a Scare Zone shirt. Ooh, I like these Chucky magnets. There's the main shirt there. These vinyl thingies are highly sought after right now. These studio screamers. There you go. One last glimpse at what's on the front of the archway here. As we leave, it has threatened to basically downpour the entire day. It's been an annoying drizzle, but it's time to go. Time to go. So that's going to do it for this trip out here to Universal Orlando Resort to look at some more of the construction progress for Halloween Horror Nights 30. I believe, like I said earlier, this is the last of our trips out here to look at the construction progress for Halloween Horror Nights 30. Not a whole lot else I don't think is going to go out between now and Monday. The only big thing left that I would like to see are the switchbacks over there in the Plaza Avenue for the houses up front there, or the house up front, which last year, for point of reference for you guys, was the Bride of Frankenstein Lives. The carnival games are out, of course. We saw a little bit of detail over there in the Gerwood Forest, just the vines and what I think are lights inside, which will probably mimic blood coming up into the roots and stuff like that to match the lore that goes along with the Queen in Gorewood Forest and her tree and so on and so forth. Plus, we also got to explore the Howling Horror Nights tribute store. I really like this year how the theme of the store is all kind of one thing, and it's not sort of scatterbrained. There's not like one or two different rooms for different things. It is an old Victorian house that has its own rooms, as well as a barn in the back, a conservatory, so on and so forth. I do like that aspect of the tribute store. A lot of good stuff to look at in there. A lot of old, really cool memorabilia, things to look at, Easter eggs, the sort of spot inside the little display cases, which is cool. I really kind of want to slow down a little bit before next week, just give myself some rest before the event starts, which is why I might not be out here again for construction updates. I may come back Monday or Tuesday for a quick, literal quick come in, come out, and then go home type thing. I might not even do a video for it, maybe just pictures on social media. Don't know yet. I also got my episode 2 of Into the Fog, which is about Boris Schuster, was supposed to drop today, but I'm a little bit behind schedule because of all the doctor's things that I've had over the past month and a half. And also, you know, life gets in the way and so on and so forth. So I really kind of want to finish that, and I have some days off on Monday and Tuesday where I would like to finish episode 2 of Into the Fog. So that's why I might not be out here Monday or Tuesday. But I will, of course, be out here next Friday for opening night, doing all the media shenanigans and also coming to the event afterwards. But I do have the media stuff that I got to get through before I'm able to come out and join the normies for the opening night for Halloween Horror Nights 30. It is a week away, 1 week to Halloween Horror Nights 30. I cannot believe it has been 2 years since we have stepped foot inside a Halloween Horror Nights event. I still do not count last year's Halloween festivities as anything related to Halloween Horror Nights. So 2 years since we actually went to a Halloween Horror Nights event, which is crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. It is what it is. But yeah, so one other quick thing before I depart. I met quite a few people today. I don't know what it was about today, but there were quite a few people today who came up to me and said hello and asked me who I was, and you know, some people who follow me and stuff like that. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello, and thanks for supporting me and what I do. I do this for the fun of it. I do this for you guys, because we all can geek out about Halloween Horror Nights and Universal Orlando Resort. It is what it is. But thank you again. So as usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.